New Jersey has some of the toughest gun laws in America. But in your car, one small mistake can turn into a felony. Chapter 1. New Jersey Carry Baseline. To carry a handgun in public in New Jersey, you need a permit. There is no constitutional carry. Without a permit to carry a handgun, public carry is a serious criminal offense. To qualify, you must be at least 21, legally eligible to possess firearms, complete required training, and pass a background check. There is no general 18 to 20 exception. Military status does not waive the permit rule. If you are under 21, do not assume anything. Mistakes here can cost you what's left of your gun rights. A New Jersey carry permit allows concealed carry only. These rules apply to handguns that do not provide a lawful public carry system for rifles or shotguns. Long guns are generally limited to transport or specific activities like hunting. Also, with narrow exceptions, generally possessing a magazine over 10 rounds is a crime. Now, if you think that's restrictive, let's move on to vehicles. Chapter 2. Driving without a permit in New Jersey. If you don't have a carry permit, you are stuck in what I call the restrictive transport lane. First, understand this. The transport lane is not, I have a gun in my car. It's, I'm traveling between places New Jersey law actually allows. That usually means from the gun store to your home, going to the range, you're moving, going to a place of gun repair, or going hunting or fishing with the proper license. Outside those kinds of trips, you're not in a protected lane. You're gambling. For lawful transport, the gun must be unloaded. It must be in a closed and fastened case, a gun box, a securely tied package, or locked in the trunk. No glove box, no center console. If your vehicle does not have a separate trunk, like an SUV or hatchback, it must be in a locked container and not readily accessible. And the travel must be direct, with only deviations that are reasonably necessary under the circumstances. The Attorney General gives examples like fuel, restroom, food, medication, dropping off a passenger, or handling an emergency. A shopping run is where the protection collapses. Now here's another New Jersey specific trap people don't know. Hollow point ammunition. It's not banned outright, but like firearm transport, it's restricted to specific lanes, your home, the range, hunting, or direct travel between those places. So if you're outside a clean transport lane, hollow points can become their own charge. And transport isn't just handguns. It's the same framework people rely on for rifles and shotguns when they're transporting legally. Now here's where people get confused. They think a permit fixes everything. It doesn't. Chapter 3. Driving with a permit in New Jersey. If you have a valid New Jersey permit to carry a handgun, you are no longer stuck in the transport lane. New Jersey wrote the law so that even permit holders would have to unload and lock up a handgun in a vehicle. But federal courts have blocked that vehicle restriction for private cars. As of recording this, permit holders may carry a loaded handgun in their own vehicle. But that rule exists because of ongoing litigation and could change. So here's the key difference. You are not limited to direct travel between specific exempt locations. New Jersey lets you drive normally, errands, dinner, visiting family, without being confined like non-permit holders. The permit does not override New Jersey's sensitive locations, which we get into. But first, let's talk about traffic stops, with or without permits, because that's where small mistakes become big ones. Chapter 4. New Jersey traffic stops. Getting pulled over while armed is not automatically a crime, but New Jersey is a duty-to-inform state for permit holders. If you are stopped during a motor vehicle stop or official law enforcement encounter while carrying, you must immediately disclose that you are armed and present your permit. Not only if asked, not if it comes up. If you are carrying during a stop, you disclose. Keep your hands visible, no sudden movements, let the officer speak. Here's a clean script you can politely say. Hello, officer. I have a valid New Jersey carry permit and I'm currently armed. How would you like to proceed? Then follow instructions. If you are transporting without a permit under the strict transport lane, there is no automatic disclosure requirement. But if asked about weapons, you cannot legally lie. And quick tip, if a gun is found in the vehicle and it's not on one person's body, New Jersey can presume more than one occupant possesses it. Now let's talk about the real trap, the property line. Chapter 5. Prohibited locations and parking lots. Carrying on prohibited property is illegal, even with a permit. In some situations, a permit holder may park only to secure the firearm in the vehicle and enter unarmed. You must follow New Jersey's unattended vehicle storage rules very closely. Before you walk away, unload the firearm and lock it in the trunk or in a locked case out of sight. Schools are one of the harshest lanes. If you have a firearm on school property without written permission, it's a crime, even with a carry permit. That includes the parking lot. Airports are similar. Entering secured areas with a firearm is illegal. Don't think curbside access creates a safe lane. In real life, people do curbside pickup and drop off. The only way that works is the firearm stays secured inside the vehicle. And if you park on airport property and leave the firearm in the vehicle, unattended vehicle storage rules apply. Other restricted locations include but are not limited to government buildings, stadiums, hospitals, casinos, public events, and private property that prohibits firearms. In New Jersey, the danger isn't the traffic stop, it's the property line.
Hey, if you made it this far, you probably care about doing things right. If you've tried carrying in gym shorts or sweats, it just never feels quite right. Waistband moves, holster shifts, it's fine, but it's not dialed. That is why we built Relaxed Fit Tactical. Our shorts lock onto an inner belt, so your holster clips to a hidden belt, not just fabric. Same setup, same draw, just more comfortable. So if you carry every day, this just makes sense. Links below.